Okay, so let's not keep these people waiting. Let's talk about that Huss Dalton guitar that they want to know all about.
Oh yeah, they want to know
How
all about
did
this.
Yeah, tell them about it. How did you come by that guitar?
Okay, well, a friend of mine I knew about Huss and Dalton guitars. They were like they only make a couple of hundred of these things. It's a small, tiny, I wouldn't even call it a factory. It's a small brick building, a two-story building in Staunton, Virginia. And I knew about them, and they're really hard to come by. And so anyway, my friend calls me up and he says there's a used one in Lark Strait Music in Teaneck, New Jersey. And I said, great. And I went online. I saw this, and this was a model I wanted anyway. It was a mini jumbo with a cutaway, so I can get way up on the neck. And I went down there with a bunch of cash on me, and I went down there. And Buzzy, who runs the place, Buzzy, just the name alone, whatever you're thinking, whatever he may look like, that's what he looks like.
In
Buzzy.
Teaneck, New Jersey.
Yeah, in Teaneck, New Jersey. And Buddy knew me. I mean, Buzzy knew me, And I walked in there and I said, Buzzy, I hear you got this Huss and Dalton. He said, yeah, it's back there on the wall. And I took it down. I started playing. I knew it. I had to have this guitar because I was playing a really junky guitar before that. And at any rate, I said, well, what do you want for it? And it was like, $3,800, and that was a lot of money. And it still is a lot of money. So, but I had the money, and but I said, well, is there anything you can do for me? Now, every time I've ever asked Buzzy that question, he would always shake his head back and forth and say, no, sorry, that's what the price. However, this time he said, well, it's on consignment. So if I call the woman up, maybe you can get it. So I said, okay, great. Because I offered him I think it was like $3,200, and which is a great price for a used Huss and Dalton. So anyway, he comes back after about 10 minutes and he says, yeah, the woman said, she asked Buzzy a question. She asked Buzzy, well, is he a professional musician? And Buzzy said, oh, yeah, he's professional. Then the woman said, well, give it to him for whatever price he offered. And I was like, in the back of my head, I could have offered like $1,500.
Wow.
I said, anyway. So I get the guitar and I'm happy, and I go home, and a few weeks later I get a letter in the mail from the owner, and she said, congratulations on the purchase of the guitar. I've used it for years, and it's just always served me well, and I hope it serves you well. Signed, Mary Chapin Carpenter.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And she didn't play it the way you're playing it.
Yeah, but she's more popular than I am.
She sure is.
You're right. Yeah. So that this was her guitar, and it's been my main guitar since I think I bought it in 2004 or 5, somewhere 2002. Not 2004, I think. I've always used the guitar, and this is my main instrument.
I'm going to put that name up there again, because when you say it fast, we don't really know, but it's Huss and Dalton.
Huss and Dalton guitar.
Teaneck, New Jersey. Yeah. Tell them Mary Chapin Carpenter sent you, and Toby Walker.
Yeah.